Kiran. So in previous class we were discussing about garbage collection, right? So here again we have to consider this example. So in this example, what you are going to understand, that is important. Here I am using one method, that method name is system.gc. okay, system.gc. G means what here? Garbage. C means collect. Okay, garbage collection. To call this finalize method, we have to use this method, that is system.gc method. To call finalize method, we are always using system.gc method. Now if I run this program, I will get output like this. First it will display hi welcome. Then after displaying hi welcome, next statement I am printing in, that is Java. I think someone has joined. Only Sumaya has not yet joined, right? Priya also joined. Okay. Now here after printing two statement, now I am making my reference variable. What is my reference variable here? obj. Reference variable name is what? obj. So this I am making null, right? After making this null, automatically memory will deallocate. Then even though memory will deallocated, then you have to perform some task. At that time only you will going to call finalize method, but your finalize method will going to take a responsibility for system.gc. This method is going to call finalize method. In finalize method we are printing some message, that is garbage value is collected, like that. Okay, then after it will going to print garbage is collected. So this is a simple example for finalize method. If they ask in a main exam, so you can give this much of example. Okay, in previous class also I have explained this, right? Now today we will going to see this keyword. This is also one keyword, and this keyword we are using in our Java program. So when we should use this keyword, see, are all of you listening, right? Okay, fine. This is a reference variable. It is called what? A reference variable that refers to current object of a method. Current object of a method or constructor. If you are using, see in seminar class you have written some basic programs using methods and constructor, right? So it refers, this keyword refers to the current object of a method or a class constructor. The main purpose, why should we use this keyword? The main purpose of using this keyword in Java is to remove the confusion. So what kind of confusion? See, class attribute and parameter attributes that have the same name, that have the same name, and that time, in that situation, we can use this keyword. See, when a class attributes and parameters both are having same name, at that time we can use this keyword, right? Now let's see. I think here while seeing this example you will come to know. Okay, what I told here, class attributes and parameters. Class attributes means you can assume instance variable. Parameters means any parameters should be appear in where, either it is in the method or in constructor, right? So you know the meaning of parameters, right? Then class attributes are nothing but instance variable. You can just remember instance variable here. Instance variable is or A and B, right? Instance variable. Then this one is a constructor or method. I am confusing here. Can anyone tell me? This one, this block of code, is it a constructor or a method? Sujit is telling method and Dina is telling constructor. Yes, see Sujit, class name is MCA, then we are using this name, so it is called constructor, right? Then see this second method, this is called method because it is different name we are using, right? It is called method, it is called constructor. So in this example we are using both constructor and method. So observe carefully, instance variable I have defined A and B. In constructor, that is MCA, I am using two parameters. That parameter name is A and another parameter name is B. Both instance variable and parameters variables both are same. Are you seeing here? Both are same. In this case we are going to execute this code. So I am taking this A is equal to A. I mean assigning this parameter should store to on this variable, that is A. So that's why I have written A is equal to A, then B is equal to B. Okay, I have assigned what I have assigned, instance variable, then parameter variable I have assigned. Done. Now in display method I am displaying these variables, that is A, what is the value of A, then what is the value of B, right? So in main method I am passing the parameters, I am passing the arguments. So what kind of arguments? 10 and 20. So 10 is stored on variable A, then 20 will going to store on variable B. Now from here, after getting the values from object, that is 10 and 20, it will going to store on A and B, right? Now I am printing these values, A value and B value. So now I am calling this display method with the help of reference name. The reference variable name is aitm.display. Display is my method, so I am calling this method. So now I am getting the output like this: A equal to 0, then B equal to 0. But our original values, what are the original values here? Original values 10 and 20. It has to display 10 and 20, but it is displaying A value is 0, B value is 0. Why? Because there is a confusion between class attributes and parameters. So parameters and instance variables both are same, right? So that's why it is not displaying in this situation. Which situation? Instance variable and parameter variables both are same. At that time you have to use a keyword this. To avoid this confusion, we have to use this keyword. Understood this example? Then why we have to use this keyword? Understood or not? Now, and see in this example, this keyword, I am telling again, this keyword can be used to refer current class instance variable. Current class instance variables we have used, that is int a comma b. If there is a confusion between instance variables and parameters, at that time we have to use this keyword. So this keyword resolves the problem of confusion. So now we have to use keyword this in this example. See, all of you seeing right or sleeping? Okay, now in previous example we have got the output, that is a equal to 0 and b equal to 0. Now we are getting the output a equal to 10 and b equal to 20. To display like this, I mean when instance variable and parameters both are same meaning, at that time we have to use this keyword. See, I am using here this keyword, this dot a. It means instance variable you are using this, that is a, is equal to, you are assigning parameter variable, that is a equal to, a should be stored on which variable, this dot a. So here we are using the keyword this, then I am getting the value 10 here, a value is 10. Now again I am going to use b, here preceded by this dot b, then I am getting the value b, that is 20. Okay, this is using of this keyword. You just write in main exam, that is this keyword can be used to refer a current class instance variable, and if there is a confusion between instance variable and parameters, at that time you can use this keyword. And example, you just write this example. Here you have to use this dot a and this dot b. Finish. Understood this? Okay, fine. Now uses of this keyword. So where here I have showed simple example. Okay, you can also use this keyword in a different types of constructors and parameters and methods. Also you can use this using this keyword. Okay, here for examination purpose I told only this much. So it can be used to refer instance variable of a current class. Now we have done this one, first one, and it can be used to invoke or initiate current class constructor. In constructor also we can use, or I mean initiate, using this keyword, and it can be passed as an argument in the method call. So there are different kinds of uses are available using this keyword, right? So you can only remember that method, that is enough for you. So suppose if you want to learn more apart from this, you can also learn these methods what I am listing here, you can also learn, but in your syllabus they have mentioned only this much. Okay, whatever I taught in previous example, that example they have taken in your book. Okay, now we will move on to next concept, that is here I am using constructor or method. Can you tell me which method I am using here, constructor or method? Can anyone guess me? Guess. Constructor you are using. Which kind of constructor it is? there are three kinds of constructor, three kinds of constructors. So what are those? No argument constructor, default constructor, parameterized constructor. Now tell me which type of constructor I am using here. Parameterized constructor. Okay, because we are using parameters here inside this constructor, right? So it is called constructor, that is parameterized constructor. Now you tell me in this example, is it constructor or method? Is it constructor or method? Yes, it is a method. It is not method. It is method. Okay, so it is a method because we are using different name here, right? It is a method. Now one minute, something is gone wrong. Okay, here see, so in this example we are taking something different. So first I have taken this one class. What is the class name here? What is the class name? AITM. Then again I have used here method or constructor. Which one is inside this rectangle box? Constructor or method? See, simple logic is there to identify constructor and method. What is the class name you have given? Yes, what is the class name you have given? That name should be same, then you can directly say it is a constructor. If name is different, then you can say method. That's it. Is it clear? Now you tell me it is constructor or method? Constructor. Again I am using one more constructor here. It is also constructor. Void AITM int a, it is also constructor. How many constructors are there in this example? All of you listen carefully. How many constructors are there here? Total 2. Yes, so 2 constructors we are using. 2 constructors have the same name. Are you all of you agree? 2 constructor have the same name. Yes, AITM. Now observe parameters, whether they have different parameters or same parameters. Different parameters, right? Now try to understand. If we use more than one constructor, having the same name but different parameters, then we can call this as constructor overloading. Understood this concept? When we can say constructor overloading? Yes, both have the same name, AITM, but different parameters. First parameter is int a, second parameter is string b. So in this these constructor we can call overloading. That means constructor overloading. Are you understood this? Everyone clear? Okay, fine. Now we will talk about this constructor overloading, how to build, how to implement this example. The next concept is, that is constructor overloading. Constructor overloading is a concept of, yes, having more than one constructor. I mean more than one constructor with different parameter list, in such a way that each constructor performs different task. Different task means here what? This constructor is responsible for what? Only it will accept string. Are you agree? Second constructor I am telling, second void AITM string b I have written. This constructor only responsible for taking string values. And this constructor, that is AITM int a, this constructor only responsible for taking integer values, but both have same name but different parameters. Remember, both have the same name but different parameters, and perform the different task, then we can call it as constructor overloading. It may come in Viva question also, and in the main exam, of course, it is a fixed question in main exam. That is constructor overloading, method overloading, these all are fixed questions. Now see here, all of you, AITM college, right? In AITM college, we are taking example of AITM college. Here in AITM, it has some branches. AITM college has some branches, right? So what are those? It may be MCA, MBA, MTech, B, right? These, and also diploma, and also degree, and also PUC, right? So but I am taking only two examples here. AITM is a class name. I mean, in this class we can create multiple branches, right? So you consider in that way. So AITM I have taken here class name. Then what is the constructor name here? Can anyone guess what is the constructor name? AITM. Okay, AITM, done. Now what I told, AITM has different kinds of branches like MCA, MBA, and MTech, right? So one constructor and another one, how many branches are there? That is another constructor. Are you agree? Total number of courses, and what are the courses? Total number of courses, here it is responsible for accepting only integer values. What are the courses means it will only responsible for taking the string values, like MBA is a string, MCA is a string, then MTech is a string. Understood this? Now I am going to create one constructor, that is AITM. Another one constructor name is AITM, isn't it? Yes or no? So two constructor I have created. Now I have differentiated this. How I have differentiated? One is accept only number, another constructor accept string. So how will going to define as a parameter here? Here I want to differentiate between this constructor and this constructor. So here this constructor is responsible for taking the number. I mean, I want to display message like this: total number of courses, like that I have to display. Total number means which data type you are going to take, which data type? Int. Yes, int. So here you have to write int or whatever is there, that variable you have to write. Now I am writing course number, right? Course number is responsible for what? It only take numbers, so I can write int course number, like that I will write. And the second parameters I am going to differentiate like branches. What are the branches? MCA, MTech, MBA, BE, Diploma. These all are branches. So it will only accept names, yes or no? So only accept names. So we can give the parameter like this: string, then followed by variable name. String followed by variable name. Here I can give int followed by variable name. Then here you want to display number of courses, you can print it here using SOP. Here also you can print the what are the courses, that you can print in SOP. That's it. This is constructor overloading. Now tell me, what do you mean by constructor overloading? What you have understood from these two slides? One by one tell me. Constructor have the same name but parameters are different. Okay, fine. Lina? Different. Okay, and perform the different task. Okay. Soumya? Yes, what you have understood by the definition of constructor? Then we can call it as constructor overloading. Okay, fine. Now we'll see different examples. Here I want to display like this: void AITM int course number. I have written int course number. Int course number, it means it only responsible for taking the number. Here I am printing total number of PG courses. Whatever we are giving the values, that we can print it here. That is variable name, what we have taken, that is CRC, CRS, num. So with this variable name, it will print the value. So it is about one constructor. Understood this? Please write down this. I'll help you in your notebook. Compulsory you have to write, because this one is your first lab program. In main exam, don't write like this SOP. Here you have to write system.out.println compulsory. But now you can write. Over, write on brackets properly. Class AITM open bracket, then constructor name, parameter open bracket, SOP, print the message. Over. Okay. Now another method, another constructor I have written like this. I want to print message like this: MBA, MCA, MTech. Three keywords are there: MCA, MBA, MTech. For these I am creating three strings, that is string branch 1, comma string branch 2, comma string branch 3. Is it clear? Understood this parameter? Why I am taking string here? Because here I am want to print branches, that is MCA, MBA and MTech. MCA will going to store on which variable? Branch 1, that is BRNC1. MBA will going to store on branch 2, that is BRNC2, and another branch will going to store on branch 3. That's why I have taken like this. This is another constructor. Write on this. Here I am displaying PG branches are whatever we are pass, that value will display here. That is branch 1, what value it is stored, it will display. Then branch 2, then branch 3. Have you understood this concept? I am printing in 3 variables at a time in single line. Have you understood this one? Plus symbol I am using, then double quotes I am using, plus double quotes. Any confuse in this line while writing this? Kiran? Have you understood this? How we are writing plus variable plus double quotes? Why we are writing this? Have you understood? I am asking, na? That's why I am asking. See, in previous examples you have only double quotes followed by plus, then variable name you have written. But here we are printing 3 lines, 3 variable values, so that's why we have to write like this, plus branch 1. After writing plus branch 1, then we have to give a space. For that purpose I am using again plus followed by double quotes. Double quotes represent here plus. To use these double quotes, here we can preceded by plus operator. Okay, finish this. Then for giving a space purpose we are using plus double quotes. Then again we are using a second variable, that is plus branch 2. Then again we are using plus, means here we have to give space, plus then followed by 2 double quotes, finish it. Then last variable we are using only plus. Here we are not using space, right? For that purpose we are not giving here double quotes, so only 1 plus we have taken. So in this way we have to print the 3 variable values at a time in single line. This is another constructor you have written. Over? Write up is over? Okay. Now in main method, coming to the main method, here first we are creating the object of the class name is what? AITM. Then creating a reference variable S, then creating an object, that is new AITM. Now we have 2 constructors with different parameters. First constructor we have AITM. To call that constructor, first we will access those constructor with the help of a reference variable s.aitm. This constructor has which type parameter? Int course number, isn't it? Yes or no? Int means here you have to pass the value. Which type of value? Number. So here you are passing the number 3. Here you are passing the number 3. Now this number will go to this constructor. 3 will going to store on CRS num. Now you are printing total number of PG courses. What is the CRS num here? What is the CRS num value? 3 will going to display. Total number of PG courses, how much it will display? 3. Like this. Is that clear? Understood this method, constructor? Now coming to second constructor, s dot aitm. Here we are passing string values. String value means more than one character. In double quotes we have to pass. So how many characters I am passing here? I mean how many strings? 1, that is MCA1, MTech 2, MBA 3. Total how many? Total 3. So for this purpose I am created here string branch 1, comma string branch 2, comma string branch 3. So here it will MCA will go to branch 1, MTech will go to branch 2, MBA will go to branch 3 here. Now you can see here also I have defined. Understood this? So now it will go print what? PG branches are, branch 1 has which value? That value will display. Then branch 2, then branch 3 values will going to display. So it is what? Constructor overloading. What we can call? Constructor overloading. Understood this? Have you written this? Have you written this main method? Here give one more flower bracket. After this you can give one more flower bracket here, then close these brackets, giving another flower bracket here at the end. Over. Over. Okay. Now see, this is example of constructor overloading. You just write the what you mean by constructor overloading, then give the example. This class name AITM, void AITM, int, like that you have to give. Is that clear? So here I have given two flower brackets here because we are using only one class. In that class only we have created two constructors. Finish. Now shall I move to next, or shall I explain again once again for this example? Shall I explain this again or no need to explain? Okay. Now another example. In the same plate we are using one plate, right? In that same plate we will going to eat two different foods. That food name is pani puri, another food name is bel puri. Okay, but we are eating these two different foods in same plate. Are you agree? Same plate. So it is called what? Constructor overloading. Constructor overloading. So how will write a code for this? I am taking constructor name as a plate. First I am going to print number of foods, number of food. Then I am going to write like this. Then the second method I am going to use, that is what are the foods you have used. Now I am using two foods, that is pani puri and bel puri. Right? I am displaying that pani puri and bel puri in output, that is using SOP. Is it clear? So now all of you write a program for this and send in WhatsApp group fast. Constructor name is here plate, class name is here plate, but two different parameters. One is number of foods, you have to display like this, number of foods, that is 2. Then foods are pani puri and bel puri, you have to display a message like this. So start writing a code, then send it in WhatsApp group. While writing this code, if you have any doubts, ask me. But what I have displayed here, this is a little bit different, but what I have asked, that is different. I want to display a message like this: number of put items 2, put items are so and so. Kiran, are you writing a program, right? Okay, okay, fine, right. Ria, are you there? Soumya, writing a program, right? Sujit has already written. Okay, 2 people have sent. Sujit, why you have taken string name 1, name 2, name 3? Sujit, I told 2 puts, not 3. Okay, fine. Okay. Others, don't see these codes and write, huh? You write your own way. Think and write. Yes, sir. SOP అయితే tell me, Sujit. Sujit. Snehal, your code is correct. Sujit? Yeah, you have asked something. What? Yeah. Your choice, your choice. You can take multiple lines or single lines only. Choice is yours. Not compulsory to write in single line or multiple lines. As your choice. You can write in different lines, or you can write in single lines. No problem, no problem. Okay. You can write in different lines, or you can write in single lines. No problem. Okay. Now Sujit. Now my voice is breaking or not? Okay, fine. Kiran, say, have you sent? Only three people have sent. Okay, now it's came, Kiran. Okay, Kiran, correct. Lina, your code is also correct. Okay, fine. Now we will move on to next concept. So the program looks like this. Here it is responsible for only one put item I am printing here. So total number of put items, that is I am storing in B variable, and here I am going to print only one item, that is string. Yes, Sujit. ಹೌದಾ 4 ಗಂಟೆಗೆ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಇವತ್ತಿಂದ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟಾ ಅದು ಕಿರಣ್? ಹೌದಾ, ಮತ್ತು ಮುಂಚಿತವಾಗಿ ಹೇಳಬೇಕಿಲ್ಲ ನೀವು ನಂಗೆ. ಓಕೆ ಅವ್ರ ಲಿಂಕ್